We're here with Ohio Dominican cross country coach Paul Benedict here. Coach, the Ohio Wesleyan meet on Saturday. It's coming up. What do you expect this season from your team?
You know what? I'm very excited for this year to get started. We had an awesome camp leading into school, and that really kind of opened up a new focus and a new attitude coming into this season. And yeah, like you said, we have our first meet this weekend, and I'm really hoping to turn some heads as far as what Ohio Dominican can bring to cross country this year, even from our very first meet. So, like I said, I can't be more excited. Our athletes have an awesome attitude, and we're just ready to get started.
Now, you mentioned a little bit about the preseason. You've had about 3 weeks of training now. What all have you put the team through to prepare for this opening meet?
Right. Right now we're working on a strength phase where we do a lot of hill work. Like I mentioned briefly, is that during our camp week, we use that as obviously a time to get some quality workouts, and even these couple weeks leading into our first meet. But most importantly, this first month we try to focus on the the team team bonding aspect of it, and the team kind of joining together as one to kind of help each other out for later in the season. And that's very important even in an individual sport like cross country. So we're working on that as far as getting that team dynamic strong, so that we can support each other later in the season.
Looking more into some of the rosters here, looking at the men's side, we have an experienced roster now. What do you look for with the 5 seniors this year?
Right. We have our first I guess senior class that comprises of 5 individuals, and it's going to be sad to see them leave. But as a coach, from my perspective, it's been fun to see their progression over the last 4 years. And as a senior class, they're setting the bar higher, even themselves, and their expectations are higher, and their efforts are going to kind of help with the juniors and the sophomores and the freshmen. So overall, we're going to see a huge improvement this year in our best season yet.
Looking a little bit at the underclassmen, who are some of the returners that are young and some of the newcomers that may contribute for the team this year?
Yeah, on the women's side, it'll be a little bit stronger than our men this year, but overall they're both going to be very strong. On our men's side specifically, we have Chad Ellis and Issei Roble as some of our freshmen, and then our sophomore class from this year is definitely matured in the last year, and they've kind of taken off as cross country athletes, and then their focus leading into this year. On the women's side, we have 4 girls come in, so a bigger class, and of those 4 individuals, they have a chance of making the varsity team or the top 5 later in the season. So that type of competition is going to breed excellence on the weekends, and hopefully will last us through conference and regionals. So
you mentioned a little bit about the newcomers on the women's side. Also on the women's side, you have 3 seniors this year, including Tara Walker, who's been in the program now for 4 years. Give us a little bit more information about your seniors and some more upperclassmen.
Yeah. Like I said, Tara's, one of our seniors. We have Erin Miller and Haley as well, but, Tara's been here all 4 years, and she's been one of our top runners, or the top runner, the last 4 years. And this is the first year that she has a kind of a supporting cast. We have a very strong group of juniors and even sophomores and freshmen for that matter. And so now we have a group of girls that, are all pushing each other, not just kind of Tara out in the front. So, at any given time, we have a group of probably 8 girls who can probably take the lead at any workout or any meets that we're doing. So, it's fun to see that, and like I said before, with that competition is going to breed better times on the weekend. So, we're excited. We're excited to for this freshman class and even this younger class to kind of get going here and prove a point.
Alrighty, cross country coach Paul Benedict here. Thank you for your time and good luck Saturday.
Thank you.